Welcome to Scott Cooks. Today we're going to be making a sirloin steak, onion, green pepper, cream of mushroom, mushrooms, heavy whipping cream, all in the Ninja Foodi. We'll be serving that over top of rice. The rice is cooking away as we speak. I will link to a number of recipes and videos in the description that feature how I make the rice in the Ninja Foodi. The steak is already cooked from a previous recipe. I'll also put some links in there to that recipe. So this is really just making something out of something else, which is a great way to make a dinner. Let's get that rice done and out of there, and we'll throw together this recipe. This is going to be great. Let's go ahead and get things prepped while we're waiting for the rice. Now this pepper was from my garden, and I froze it. So it's going to be a little mushy because it's been frozen, but it's perfect for cooking up stuff like this. Still a little frozen in there. It makes it easy to take care of when they're froze. Simple. So all I've done here is I've just got myself a large bowl, and I'm going to put the stuff in it and get it ready. Cut your pepper into strips. There we go. We'll cut that one in half too. Nice, make some nice thin strips out of it. All right, let me get that cleaned up, and we'll go ahead and cut up the onion. Let's cut this onion up. It's about a medium-sized onion. Yeah, we got a little thick on me. Let's cut her down some. There we go. All right, I'm gonna clean this mess up, and we will work on some mushrooms. Now the mushrooms, I'm actually gonna put them in a separate bowl because they're gonna go in a little later. The peppers and the onions are gonna go in first. Then the mushrooms will go in. Then the cream of mushroom and the whipping cream. And then last will be the steak because I'm just using these white mushrooms. I like these a lot. I use them quite often. Sometimes I will get the baby bellas, but today I'm just going to be using the white, and I'm going to go wash these up real quick. I always wash them when it comes out of a package like that. I don't know if you have to or not, but I like to. Let's go ahead and chop these up a little bit. Just rough cut them. And we're going to go ahead and cut up our steak while we're at it too. This steak was just cooked last night on the new grill grate sear and sizzle. It is an Angus beef sirloin steak. We had it for dinner last night in a different recipe. It is cooked to medium, as you can see. All right, guys, the rice is done. Emptied the pot, washed it out real quick. We're ready to go in. Going to use a little olive oil tonight. Foodi on, sear saute, medium. I am not measuring, but this is approximately, what was that, about a tablespoon of oil. If I need to add more, I will, but it's about a tablespoon. We can go right on in with our onions and green peppers. Just let's get those cooking right away. Give them a quick stir, coat them. Hit them with a little flavor. Don't need much of this. A little bit goes a long way. All right, we're going to go ahead and get the onions to right around translucent. Cook them down a little bit. I like to keep my Foodi when I'm using sear saute on medium. You can hear it going to town there on medium. The Ninja Foodi gets really hot really fast. So you might think, oh, I want medium high. Well, probably going to burn the onions if you did that. So I use medium. And as you can see, right here, that's working very well. It's not going to take long to do what I want to do with them. And when they get to that level, I'll tell you how long it did take. Let me check the clock. 6:31 p.m. when I put those in. All right, y'all, it's 6:36, so that's 5 minutes later. You can see our onions are getting a little brown on the edges, and they're starting to turn a little translucent. I think that'll show up in the video. This is looking really good. What's all that on the bottom? All right, those are just about ready. We're going to go ahead and put in our mushrooms. Cook those down a little bit, not all the way. I've got, trying to find this, there it is, 10.5 ounces cream of mushroom with sea salt. This is the less sodium version. Not real health conscious around here, but we can if we think about it. That's not going to go in quite yet. Just getting ready, guys. Just getting it ready. Now the steak, of course, was already cooked, so that's going to go in last. All right, these mushrooms are going to take, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes. And then we'll get the liquids in. Well, the steak and then the liquids. All right, it's been about 2 minutes on the mushrooms. Just the way I want them. We're going to go ahead and start with the liquids. We're going to go with the entire can of soup. This is condensed mushroom soup. Thick and creamy. Nice. In no particular order. You can do the soup or the steak next, doesn't matter. But I'm throwing in the steak. And I'll tell you why I did the steak next and not the whipping cream. Because the whipping cream amount is going to depend on how much stuff you got in this pot. And the texture, or not the texture, the how thick or thin you want your sauce. If that makes any sense. Sorry if it didn't. So, as standard procedure around here, I'm not going to be measuring this. And the reason is because I don't know exactly how much I want yet. I don't want to say, oh, just throw a cup in or a half a cup, because that might be too much. Might be too little. Anyway, let's get that combined. And while we're combining, we're going to throw in a little more seasoning. That'll do it. And we'll go ahead and start letting this warm back up, get it to a sizzle. And remember that I'll be serving this over rice, so I do want a little bit of liquid going on. Maybe a little more than that. But I'm not going to add any more cream yet. Quite yet. All right, let's just let that simmer and see where we're at. But we're pretty close. Does that look fantastic or what, y'all? I just dropped the lid to the whipping cream. Oh, where did it go? I don't even know where it went. Never fails. Always drop a lid to something around here. Welcome to the real kitchen. Not one of these fake set-up YouTube kitchens where nothing ever goes wrong because everybody edits it out. Whatever happens around here, I'm just going to leave it in. I'd rather you see the real deal, because my kitchen is probably a lot like your kitchen. Oh boy, that is just looking great. This is going to taste so great. Oh, by the way, I made jasmine rice. My favorite rice. Sometimes, though, I will go with a long grain. But I really like jasmine rice. Asian or not Asian food, I think it goes great with everything. Okay, I'm just going to put a little more in there. If I have to make a guess, I've put in about a half a cup. I think that would be a pretty fair guess. Now at this stage, you could throw a few other things in. I don't know. I got the green peppers in. If you didn't do the green peppers, I would probably toss in some frozen peas right about now. Maybe even a little corn. But since I've got the green peppers in, I don't want to do that. Flavor profiles won't go good together. Maybe with the corn, but not with peas. So the pepper will be my green. I grew these peppers, like I said earlier, and right at the end of the season, I had this huge, unexpected crop of green peppers. I thought my peppers were done, and all of a sudden, I guess we got a little heat wave, and they just popped out. So I just grabbed as many as I could, wrapped them up, and threw them in the freezer. So there you go. All right, I'm just going to simmer that to combine everything. We do not want to evaporate a whole lot of the liquid. That would kind of defeat the point. And because we're using the soup, it's just naturally going to be thick. So that's it, guys. That's dinner. Let's get it on some rice. All right, here we go. This is jasmine rice cooked in the Ninja Foodi. Did it with the pressure cooker. Topped with sirloin steak, green peppers, cream of mushroom soup, mushrooms, onions, pink Himalayan salt, black pepper and garlic, all cooked in the Ninja Foodi as well. If you like this video, please leave me some comments. Subscribe to the channel. Click the like button. And try to remember to click that bell for notifications. Don't forget to check the description for the links to how to make the rice and the Patreon links and stuff like that. I want to thank everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you try to make something like this in your foodie. Let me know if you do.